Hello and welcome to Whose Line Is It Anyway, the improvisation show to end all improvisation shows, or rather to start them. And this week contesting we have Archie Hahn from the Wide Open Spaces of America. Then we have Josie Lawrence from the Flat Open Vowel Sounds of the West Midlands and the Comedy Store Players. Then we have Tony Slattery, who I don't think has been on television before. And finally, back on the spot, John Sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, the contestants. The first game we play is called Authors, so if you could all come forward and get ready to tell a story in the style of a famous author who you've selected for yourself. Archie, which author have you gone for?
I've gone for Mickey Spillane.
Mickey Spillane, great. American author. And Josie?
Lewis Carroll.
Lewis Carroll, yes, very good choice. We'll read him. It is him. And Tony?
I've gone for the type of person who mistranslates European pornography.
Yes. A type you're obviously very familiar with for some reason. Not sure I'd heard of anyone like that. Now, John Sessions.
The Liverpool poets.
The Liverpool poets. Right. Jolly D. Now, can we have a title of a story for them to tell in those styles? We'll start off with Archie telling that story. I'll buzz and we'll go on round in that way. So, anyone thought of a title?
Sheep rearing in the Orkney Isles.
Hang on, now that was a good one there, but it was over-shouted by somebody behind me.
Sheep rearing in the Orkney Isles.
Yes. But a funny thing, I wish I'd gone to you, but anyway, let's... Sheep rearing in the Orkney Islands. You've heard of the Orkney Islands, Archie?
No.
Do you have sheep in America?
Yes, we have.
I don't mean you personally, but I mean, you know, just... Okay. Okay, beginning with you, Archie. Sheep rearing in the Orkney Isles. Go.
It was a hot day, late in August. The sun had just come up. It was blazing. The smog was thick in levels. It was like an ice cream parfait morning. I sat there. I just finished my third bottle of bourbon.
Why are you drinking bourbon? Said Alice to the Mock Turtle. Because I like to get really inebriated, said the Mock Turtle mockingly. Oh, you'd better be careful, said Alice, or you're going to end up on a sheep farm somewhere.
Alice was also being called Helga, yes, I think. With the Mock Turtle, it being quite hot. Let's naked be, oh yes.
And yes, across the hills I went, and went with a girl that went quite deep. And deep I went inside that girl, deep inside that girl with the sheep. And there upon the Orkneys waiting, there in Shetland also waiting, girls in blue knickers lined up from the Old Man of Hoy. And there the liver birds taking off to fly from the sheep, back up again to the top of the Orkneys. There.
The blondest of the girls that was standing with a little lamb caught my attention. Get it?
Suddenly, Alice noticed that a rather strange dodo was looking at her. Oh!
Oh, the dodo, look, 3 more firemen have come.
The friends of mine who from Los Angeles came, from Pasadena, from Encino, but most of the time when they're fun, they like it with a big merino. There with sheep, they stand so deep, and there on hills they're awful butch. And like me, they see girls they want to touch.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, I think that's really probably one of the best authors rounds we've ever played, and I give 1 1/4 marks to everybody for that, because that's really good. So now we move on to the next game, which is called Film and Theatre Styles. They'll be playing in pairs on this one. First of all, Tony and Josie would like to come forward ready to play. I'm going to give you a situation in a moment to just improvise a scene, but could we have some different sorts of film or theatre styles for them to switch into, which I'll tell them to go into when I press my buzzer. So, has anyone got a film style they like? Surrealist, yes?
Gone with the Wind.
Sorry?
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind. Well, a sort of epic style.
Kurosawa.
Home movie and cartoon. I think we've...
Bang bang.
That's not really a style, is it? That's almost totally lacking in style, I'd have thought. But, Greek tragedy. Always popular Greek tragedy. In Greece, anyway. So, the scene I'd like you to improvise, Tony and Josie, is a patient going to see a doctor. Whichever way around you want to do that. First of all, with no particular style, and then I'll switch you into styles as we go along. Where you go.
Well, Miss Lawrence, what seems to be... I mean, obviously you've got quite a few problems, but what's the principal one?
Well, I'm a little bit nervous to tell you, Doctor. I've never been to a holistic doctor before.
Well, just take your clothes off, then.
Are you sure that's what I have to do, Doctor? I mean,
No,
it is a squint in my eye.
All right, I won't, then. That was just to put you at your ease, so I won't ask you to take your clothes off. I'll take mine.
Thank you, Doctor.
Surrealist style.
You see, I have an onion.
Not as much as doctors turn into Art Deco lamps.
Oh, yes, Doctor. But what does Gaga say? Gaga says Gaga.
Can't think much more of that.
Go.
Epic. An epic film like Gone with the Wind.
Doctor, do you like my new dress I just made out of curtains?
I like your squint more.
Oh, I don't want to think about my squint now. I'll think about it
What do you mean
tomorrow.
you can't even say squint, let alone think about it?
No, Doctor, I can't say squint. I can't say antidissus slabless limitarianism either.
That's true. But don't you understand?
Greek tragedy.
I understand not thee, Aeschylus. I comest here to seek the oracle. I comest here for thee to tell me what am I doing with my mother's son's brother?
You are waiting for the Doric temple to part with the winged eagle flying through with a box of antihistamines.
And finish on cartoon.
Antihistamines? What does that mean?
I'll go and find out.
I am an uncle-histamine. Oh, this is a very big tablet, Doctor. Shall I take it? Oh.
Here. Thank you very much. An excellent... yeah. Yes. A definite 42 points on the new system of scoring on that particular round. Now, John and Archie, some more styles for them. Say,
Wildlife.
Disney Wildlife, yes.
Australian soap opera.
Silent. Ken Dodd.
Well, but maybe Lovin' Ken Dodd, just for old time's sake. Noel Card. I think we've probably done Noel. We've got to do a few again, haven't we? Oh, no. American soap. Well, I think we've got enough there. So your situation, John and Archie, is complaining to a waiter. One of you is complaining to the other as a waiter. We're switching to some styles as and when we develop. Away you go.
Hey! Stripe S.
Here. Yes, sir, there seems to be a problem.
Yeah, well, first of all, you're a peckerhead. That's problem number one. And problem number two is I ordered soup and you brought me a tractor.
Disney Wildlife.
Come on, little fella. Looks like he's lost his mom. He's been going over the hill now for about 4 hours. There's his mama, and there's his dada going down the throat of a rock python. That's kind of sad, isn't it? That's tough shit, you know? Whoa, little fella.
Okay, well, we're there, John. We'll end on some American soap opera.
So
what, huh?
you saw Judy?
I saw Judy, yeah, so what's the problem? I need to take this from you, you know?
You know that...
I took your car. You know I took your car? You won't buy me one, right? I ate your car because you won't feed me, huh? Horseradish on a Chevy Nova is ridiculous.
Okay, that's in there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Well, that bit of improvisation is pretty difficult to score, so I won't give any points at all.